or in the Buffy world?
Either. That's a lot.
So general.
God.
I mean, I pass. I'll come back.
Anyone have one that jumps out?
I mean, you assume that you're getting to pretend to be other people. You should be having a fun most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the fun for me, like on when I got to do those 2 episodes of Dollhouse, like the first one, thank you. That was just a great set of amazing actors. So whenever I was on set, I felt like I was learning, always. And then I got to shoot a gun because I'm from Alabama and Texas. I'm a Southern girl. Oh yeah, we're in Atlanta. But my dad has always wanted me to go shooting with him, and then finally I did that first episode of the Epitaph one, and then I spent so long trying to learn to hold the gun properly because I was just bugging the guy the whole time not to look like a pussy, basically. So then that enabled me to go and actually go to the range with my dad right after we wrapped because I was like, well, I just want to experience this for real. So actually it kind of set up a real life moment having done that experience. This is a long answer, sorry.
It's hard to pick favorite. Yeah, I mean, because everything is so. If you love your job, and we're always working with amazing actors, and especially in the Buffy world. I mean, and Claire and I worked together on Bring It On, and then to get to be a part of 2 shows together, and I love it all. I still love when I was 12 years old and did True Lies and got to hang off a plane for 4 weeks. As a 12-year-old, that's kind of rad. So I think that kid in me remembers that. But otherwise, everything was awesome.
I know David and I used to look at each other and laugh that we made a living running around looking like vampires. I mean, we just were like, we would giggle, and we would get like the worst giggles about it. And it just would, one of us would just start, and then the other one, and then we'd have to like do a scene, and we couldn't look at each other because we'd start laughing, and then we would try not to look at each other, but I could see out of the corner of my eye his shoulder going, and then I would go, and then it would and the crew would just stand around bored. They hate it when that happens because you're there all night trying to shoot some not stupid little scene, but some little thing that shouldn't take that long. And because we just think it's funny that we get to run around and pretend we're vampires and get paid to do it, yeah, I mean, that was from Buffy and Angel. My favorite project to this day, definitely Rambo. I did Rambo, an amazing experience all together, being on location in Thailand and filming in the jungles, and being the only girl in a very testosterone-driven world. It was a lot of fun.
Mine is also Rambo.
The first one, right?
Yeah. Second Beach Party was a lot of fun too. Yes, thank you. I was thinking, yes, the monologue about putting my thumb up her ass was great. Yeah.
Hi, I would like to thank you most of all. Buffy brought me out of a really dark place in my life, so thank you guys very much. And this is for Eliza, Julie, and Mercedes. I understand that Angel's a lot darker than Buffy was. And how did you prefer which one did you prefer? Like play-wise and plot-wise and,
I mean, for me, definitely Angel. I got to do more. I mean, I didn't do much on Buffy except set up the love triangle, and then I got killed, and then that was it. I think it was like 3 episodes. So for me, definitely, I preferred Angel just because we actually got to explore Darla's life and see what she was all about.
It's hard to say. Buffy, for me, the most fun part of Buffy was when I became a vampire, so that was kind of like the highlight of the Harmony career, I think, or her character. But going to Angel was really nice because it used a lot more, so it was more fun just to be around the people and the crew and everything on a day-to-day basis. So, but I just think like when Harmony first became a vampire, that was the most highlight for the character for me.
Well, I mean, not to just be Miss PC, but I felt like the two were so combined, and just as far as my arc and both of them, they were so together, and Buffy came over on Angel when I was there, and so it kind of all felt like the same world, and it was the continuation of the same storyline. Definitely on Angel, you could go a little darker, a little more. I think it was like a later time slot, so you could get a little dirtier, you know, not dirtier, but God, you guys, yeah, grittier. So I just loved the way they, you know, I went back and forth, and Faith's character was constant, and it was fresh.
My question is for Felicia. I was wondering, what is your most memorable moment with the cast of Buffy offset?